Thank you for participating in this dialogue to be kept in the archives of the Library of Congress, hopefully forever. It's a particular special honor to have you here with us. Our overall theme is the impact of European music on American music. From the beginning of our nation's beginnings up until contemporary times, which is there the influences come from various different places. But our subject really is the impact of Europe on our culture, especially our music, and then vice versa. Also, the effect that our response to that culture has had in our indigenous, original culture, has had on Europe.
For me, this influence for American music was coming from Russia, even from beginning. That's so important for me. And I'm so proud as a Russian musician that a Russian musician make so big influence to United States. You know, that's in Russia, in my country, that was different period, especially after revolution, was not so happy period for my country. But tell propaganda, but tell that only after revolution we have something important. But revolution helped to great musician coming from my country to another country, because revolution so much change and change for worse. That's why many people coming out before revolution or immediately after revolution. That's culture coming emigrate from Soviet Union. And even for strings player, when coming from school of Auer, Leopold Auer, coming here, Jascha Heifetz, cymbalist, Nathan Milstein, even more, and also coming here such great cellists like Gregor Pitigorsky. That's real was our king in the moment when he coming here. Shaliapin for vocal, for actors, for opera. Even composer who make very famous for Russia for make some religion music for Russian Orthodox, Grichaninov, and many other people. When I was in Washington 17 years, in Washington have small church, a Russian church, and I make gift 4 or 5, I've forgotten, bells, big bells. I make gift for that. And each bells have names in metal. First, of course, make of Rachmaninoff. I make name in bells of Rachmaninoff. Second, I make names of Shaliapin. After that, I make name of Stravinsky. And after that, I make name of Grichaninov, because he make much music for the church. And of course, these people make also that next generation, American generation, already incredible talented people. You have some pupil, your pupil, in Juilliard School and in Curtis Institute. Also, many Russians until now who take care for teach people, their student, and still Russian people in Juilliard School. And from composers, that's sorry that I was a little bit late coming for greatest generation, for beginning composition, for Charles Ives, for another. But I already know very well personally Aaron Copland. I tell to him, he was older than I tell to him, my American daddy. Mm-hmm. What? And my American brother was Lenny Bernstein, who was, I always think about him, because he was so, not only great musicians, but he was very good friend. I never forgot when I came with him in here in every Fisher Hall. We play together. He conducting, I play. And just before we come to stage, he take to me his manchette. I don't know what it means. This part of his
cufflinks.
Cufflinks. And give cufflinks to my mouth and kiss cufflinks. 1 and 2. I completely, and just before you go, that's we stay one step before stage. After that, thanks of God, that's in this composition was big tootsie before I start play. That's why coming back to my conscience, to my brain, after his cufflinks. And after that, of course, first questions. I told him, Lenny, why I must kiss your cufflinks? Tell me that's for me, that's still, until now, after concert, that's questions. He told, because these cufflinks for Kusevitsky, that's his cufflinks, and that's coming to me. And he so much make to me, Kusevitsky. I always self-kiss these cufflinks, and because you're Russian, I give to you also this privilege. You know, that's also Kusevitsky who make Boston Orchestra here. That's also great moment, because Boston one of the greatest orchestra in the United States, and also coming Russian roots. Of course, I have some composers who composed for me also some composition, and performers in now here, performer like Yo-Yo, he could make fantastic success, and I have special appreciate to you and admired him because he also provoked some modern composer composed for cello, because cello needed much more repertoire from great composer.